Hello everyone, Absolutezero Baconator here, and today we're going to be playing some more Purrfect Date. If you guys would like to see more, like, comment, subscribe, and we're going to continue on. We're going to take a rest quick, then we're going to finish romance research, and maybe do an extra, if we have time. Had a lovely nap and wake up feeling revitalized. Energy's been restored, magic. Oh, that's it. Okay, you know, I'm going to do an extra, since I have time. Let's do the pirate extra. Made my way down to the part of the beach where McMurphy told me that the shipwrecks were. Looking for clues as to what happened, in case it's useful to my work. Don't really know what I'm working for. Feel a bit like a kid with my bucket and spade digging in the sand. Having fun? Who the fuck is that? Voice startles me, it's unfamiliar and I can't see who it belongs to, so I'm on my guard. Who's that? Show yourself! Nothing to hide, but I am naturally wary of your intentions. Would you give me a word of honor that you mean me no harm? Yes, you have my word of honor. Feel like it comes down. I take you at your word, and I'm happy to make your acquaintance. Captain Corn. Why are you called Captain Corn? A tall, sleek gray cat stepped in from behind the wreckage and is bowing in front of me. Feel obliged to bow back. Pleased to meet you, Captain. Do you live here in the wreckage? I think I live elsewhere, but I've been here for a long time. I'm trying to find my crew. Realize he's wearing a vintage naval uniform. I'm not an expert on mystery. Oh, he's the captain! You arrive on one of these ships. Yes, I captained the Kitty's Desire, but I fear I let my men down. Where are they? I've been searching. Oh, so they got turned to cats. It looks like you had a bit of a run-in. Run-in my eye. Maliciously set upon an attack, more like. Disgrace of a vessel is a pirate ship. Be careful who you're calling names, Corn. They might just take umbrage, and then the cat really will have got your tongue. Great. Another cat has appeared. A petite, long-haired tabby, also dressed in some kind of costume. Identify yourself, stranger. New cat has turned to me. Why is there so many more cats? My name is Bacon. This is Captain. I know who he is. What do you know in my domain, Bacon? State your business. Digging around, not sure what for. Suddenly didn't know this was your domain. It's not. This is unclaimed land as of yet. I dispute that the ownership belongs to this rogue and cutthroat. Hang on, let's not get overexcited. Who's a rogue? That's not a nice thing to say about a fellow cat. Do not put me in the same sentence as that mercenary ne'er-do-well. She is a pirate. Calm yourself, Corny, right now. More interested in what this human is digging for. Nothing in particular. Are you really a pirate? I refuse to discuss my business in the company of this pompous goody two-paws. You wish to speak with me? You'll need to see me alone. Off she walks with her tail in the air. Her vermin's left us. However, she makes a point. Which is what really happened, you're going to make a choice. Her story or mine. Do I want to talk to the Captain Corn, or do I want to talk to Libby? I'll talk to a pirate. Without even answering Corn, I turned to chase after the long-haired tabby. A real-life pirate who would pass up the opportunity. Excuse me, Mr. Pirate? To reach the forest, cat stops in her tracks and turns to face me. She strains herself up with her hind legs and makes an elaborate bow. Lady Elizabeth Rutherford. Taken aback by her sudden transformation from savage to lady. My subordinates call me Captain, my buckos call me Libby. She returns to all fours. Pleased to meet you, it's truly an honor. Enough for the nice talk, human. Want to hear my story? Well, you best sit down. It's not for the faint-hearted. Where did these cats come from? I do as I'm told and sit in the muddy ground. Suppose thing you want to know is how a fine young lady of noble birth became a buccaneer of such fearsome reputation. Want to hear everything, that is, if you're happy to tell me? Don't make a change talking to anyone other than that old windbag. Captain Corn? Very same. It was the likes of him that my poor brave mother escaped from with a babe in arms and only the clothes on her back. She threw her lot in with a picaroon rather than stay in their cheating, cowardly world. I'm a pirate, not just any old pirate, mind you. Father was the wildest sea wolf of them all, feared and respected and loved. Your father was... I call him that because he raised me as his own. My mother brought me to him when I was not yet a year old, and he took me without question because of his love for her. Never once did he treat me any less as if I were a natural child. Never knew my blood father, but I heard enough to know that he was the cruelest, meanest beast. Worse by far than any I've danced on with a count. He was the peer of the realm. I was on Daddy Purse Strings payroll for greeting bills passed. Really should have had more scrutiny. They were a law unto themselves, those men. Hornswogglers, the lot of them. But I digress. My father brought me up as a water rat. By the time I was 10, there was nothing I knew about sailing. 16, I was running my own ship, the Catfish, taking men on no pray, no pay runs. I was good, if I say so myself, and gained a reputation for bringing home the bounty. I had ambitions too. I dreamed to be as rich as Daddy's pearl strings himself before my 21st birthday. Why are you a cat now? How'd you end up here? You're going for a lean patch, not for us. It's the same all over. These men were hungry and we're still thirsty. He had to deprive a pirate from his grog for long without a mutiny rebelling through the ranks. One of my boys put forward a proposal that we try our luck taking on the Desire, Kitty Fisher's merchant ship. First reaction was to stonewall. Normally we don't touch a fisher. Too well rigged and too alarmed, but you can't outrun them and can't overpower them. However, desperate times call for desperate measures. I decided to think it through a bit more. So the cat pirate, well, their crew was pretty much dying. Decided to attack the merchant ship. They fought, they crashed on the island, and somehow they became cats. Fishers are big and strong, but their captains are clueless as soon as they go off on their designated route. Get them out in open waters, and they're lost at lambs. It's the trouble with the rich folk. They can afford to buy the best vessels, but they don't know how to sail them. And I ain't got no problem with Daddy personally, in spite of the company he keeps. But his ships were well stocked. My men were starving. So it seemed only fair we take from the fat and give it to the lean. Put my hand up in the air to signify I have a question. She gives me a look. What are you waving at? Sorry, you keep mentioning Daddy. Who is he? Who is Daddy Pearl Strings? Got only the fattest cat of them all. That landlubber had the coins to change the world, and what does he do? Invest in creams and powders. He was a cosmetic tycoon. You don't fool with too much money and not enough sense. You want to sit around and talk about things that don't matter, or do you want to hear the rest of my story? Continue. I'm interested. Me and Jim, that's my cabin lad, drew up charts and made a plan. The idea was to attract the Desire from a safe location without being spotted. Then we reached the midway point furthest from land either way, try to badger her into leaving her path. We used this tactics many times. Tire him out, start pushing off course. If the weather turns bad, so much the better for us. Gods were really on our side on that raid day. Hotter summer would have meant calm seas, but no, thick black clouds loomed over us, darkening by the minute. Then we were chasing the Desire, I could barely see my own hand in front of my face. As the storm had now become our enemy, too. Life at sea has taught me well about the weather, but it was something else. Sea rage, lightning flash, we knew our vessel could not take this battering. The only way for any of us to survive would be to abandon the Catfish and call a truce with the merchants. We had to board the Desire. We downed our weapons and raised our arms above our heads. But out comes that coward Corn, musket raised, ready to blow us all away. He knew that we were surrendering, but he came at us anyway. The arrogance scudded us all, his crew as well as mine. In the ensuing rumpus, we all faced Davy Jones' locker. Don't know what happened next. I woke up on land with no idea how long I'd been there. But it didn't take long to see that we had gone from one bad situation to a far worse one. We managed somehow to work together, us and the Toffs, get as many men as possible out of the water and onto dry land. We savaged all we could and made our camps as we saw fit. Them on higher ground, us by the water's edge. No pirate wants to be too far away from the sea for long. Not that it helped. This place was cursed, and there were things that weren't right. I mean the cats? They were starving the men. They tried to hunt, but there was nothing there. We never saw a bird or bear or any kind of beast. Other than them cats. Tried my best to keep them from the inevitable. I forced around and made all manner of soups from the plants and tubes. Became obsessed with meat. All I could do and watching horror as a nightmare engulfed us all. Only a few of us didn't succumb, wouldn't take part in the savagery. But even so, we weren't spared. All it took was one scratch, and the change began. Sunshine upon her tiny cat face. She's crying. I'm sorry for what happened to you and your crew. Working very hard to put things right. Be patient. I'll give you my word that it will all be restored to how it should be. I need to go. She's sulking into the forest, but before she disappeared, she half turns. Libby. You can call me Libby. That's... wow. Interesting. So we finished that, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we finished that, but I think we can take the other route too. We'll see later. But in the meantime, I don't think I have any research, do I? Once you complete your research, your time will come to an end. No, I have more to do. I have more to do. Okay, we're going romance first. McMurphy time! Look at that star, and now take yourself 1,000 miles beyond it and tell me what you see. I laugh as McMurphy passes me the bottle. I take a swig before replying. What are you talking about? Just do it, Kara. That big shining one way up there. 1,000 miles beyond and tell me where you get to. I smile. I'm partying on Venus. Oh yeah? There's so many goddesses there, McMurphy. They're all naked. You should see this. Laughing stops, or maybe it was only in my head to begin with. I look down at the fluffy cat who seems far from his usual self. You okay? I think there's a big pub in that sky. He grins and closes his eyes. There I am, my big human toes warming up by the fireplace. My long hair and the same dark golden curls as the ale I have in my man hand. They're singing lots of it, and people dancing all around. Those that can't find space dance on the floors, dance on the tables. An old sky pirate in the corner telling stories to anyone who will listen. The time he sailed to Jupiter or Mars. You're there too, of course. Sat right next to me. We have unlimited drinks because we're famous in these parts. Practically royalty. Ale, stout, beer, whiskey too. They just keep coming. When it gets dark and the place is quiet, we sneak out back to the beer garden. There's a clear view of Earth from where we were sitting. We don't miss out. McMurphy spits. We talk about our adventures and how we sailed off this damn island. How the ship became airborne. We talk about how we fought big-breasted, bloodthirsty alien wrenches of the Emerald Star. And how we had to charm our way out of the space slug's lair. I reckon we'd have a lot of fun. Of course, you wouldn't be able to keep your paws off me. You'd be begging for a kiss and I'd be saying, now Kara, I'm not a piece of meat, you know. You'd say, oh McMurphy, please. Just one of your world-famous kisses, the fancy French kind. I'll be saying, please Kara, control yourself. Are you okay? It starts snickering. Why are you laughing at? You. Trying to say that you wouldn't be all over me if I was human? I'm bi, so I don't know. Of course I went, ouch. Now don't be mean. You're the one begging me for a kiss. What on earth gives you that idea? Top of the morning, Kara. I love you so much to be sure. Give me a smack of Bigora. So offensive. I stopped laughing. I went a little far. And let's have a smile. Maybe I'll try to steal a little kiss. Who would blink? You wouldn't get one. The smile disappears. You know something, Kara? I think I should just come out and say it. Say what? You're alright. Pause. Not uncomfortable pause, but a confusing one. You're alright too. He's gazing at the stars. Don't know what I'm doing. Strange feeling. I'm used to being a step ahead of everyone. Well, 2 steps ahead of you. Don't be rude. Murphy grins. This feeling, it isn't new to me. But I'm still not sure what it is. All I know is that you get me in a way no one has before. And I get you too. Even if you don't care to admit it. Guess it's time to let the cat out of the bag. Thinking I turn around. So used to bagging and unbagging cats from my work that I take it literally, but my expression stops. I've become attached to you these last few weeks. You've captured my heart. I don't want to be without you. So if I say no, I think it will ruin the rest of this chapter. So, McMurphy, I wasn't expecting that. I haven't had so much fun, felt so free, or been so happy as the time I spent with you. Don't think I'd care to be with you either. You have my heart. He looks visibly relieved. Well, Kara, I look forward to many more adventures with you. I think I maxed out McMurphy. Yeah, I maxed out McMurphy, so your time I'll count on will come to an end. I'm ready to go. I'll have to come back at a later time, I think. I think I have to unlock more. Professor Popper told me it was be ready early and dressed for hiking. We're doing field research this morning. Not sure that I have anything that would pass for hiking gear, to be honest. Some sturdy shoes would be good. Oh well, lab coat and trainers it is. Letter from the professor lighted up to my catalog. Set to go, I'm waiting outside. Bacon, you ready for our field work? Yes, of course, Professor. May I ask where are we going? Somewhere I think you'll find very interesting. He hands me a backpack. Take this bag. Very full, but light. Popper has set off at a brisk pace, calling me over his shoulder. This way! I run to catch him up. After some serious walking, with me struggling to keep up, the professor stops abruptly and listens. You hear that? Distant sound of bubbling water. We're almost there. Secretly, I'm relieved, because I don't think I can go much further. It's a little climbing. Well, fuck. I hid my dismay. Where does he get his energy from? It's just at the top there. It's not as difficult a climb as it looks. We're in front of an almost vertical rock face. Just copy me. He clambers up expertly. Manage to find a spot that will support my foot and start to climb. Make little progress before slipping and falling on my bum. Try again, this time I take it slow. Again I fall. What happened to the benefits scantification the others keep going on about? Professor notices I'm having trouble and holds a hand out for me. Manage to climb out just enough to get a hold of him, and he lets me the rest of the way. His strength is impressive. Jared, is he becoming a cat too? Not a fan of climbing, eh? Can't say I've done much of it, Professor. Come along then, I can get you there. He pretty much pulls me all the way to the top, then leads me to the entrance of a small cave. The sound of running water is very loud now. I instantly see why. Natural spring has cut its way through the rock and created a beauty cascade of sparkling clear water. Kneel down and begin to drink. It tastes amazing. Scarlet to breathe, he looks at me with suspicion. Should know better. Never wise under any circumstances to suggest something that's unproven. Here on this island, it would be prudent to exercise more caution than usual. I feel embarrassed at the lack of consideration. Yes, I wasn't thinking. I felt so thirsty and it looked so good. I do understand. Many have made the same error. Fortunately for you, this is tried and tested for safe consumption. Good, don't you think? My body feels re-energized like I can climb a wall. It's incredible. What's in it? We don't know. That's why we're here. We need more samples. Been studying this water and we still don't know very much about it. I open my bag. It's full to brim of empty plastic bottles. We need to fill all these with water. We're going to need as much as we can carry. Josie says, by the time the bottles are full and back, it weighs a ton. But I feel like I can lift anything. Is this a fountain of youth or something? Professor has perfected his own run sack of bottles. Just do us for now. Let's get these back. As we make our way down back to the camp, no problem keeping up with the professor. I feel like I could run all the way. However, as I get closer to home, I start to feel the effect wear off. My bag becomes unbearably heavy. Final limp in the camp is torture. I need a rest. I'm coming to the forest to gather my thoughts. This morning I noticed another change in my appearance. Up till now it's been easy to cover up my transition. I just had to keep the top on top of removing excess body hair. Even the stub of a tail that appeared a few days ago hadn't been a problem. Who'd see it? The new development is definitely a turning point. How am I going to explain the fact that my pupils have turned into vertical slits? Can't risk anyone seeing me like this, so I'm going to hide out for a while and see what happens. Beautiful night. McMurphy and I are laying on the sand by the old shipwrecks, relaxed in a way that only cats can be. When I remember back to all the anxiety and stress I used to live with, the endless hours fretted over the antidotes research made my first stand up. For our lives depended on it. It's my love for McMurphy that finally got me to see sense. Or was I so desperate to make him the same as me? Hadn't I fallen for him the way he was? But I decided to turn it on its head and become like him. I lose track after 30. I'm a cat now! No! We're out laying under the stars. I can't help smiling at myself when I remember how cold I used to think it was at night. Mac used to rib me for my whining. Now here I am as snug as I could be, counting the stars with the cat I love more than anyone else in the world. See, the trouble is, kid, you're thinking like a scientist. What do you mean? When you count the stars, you begin at 1 and assume you're going to keep chanting numbers until you quantify the whole entire galaxy. He laughs until his eyes twinkle with moisture. Go on, Murph the Wise, enlighten me on a better way of counting. If you're asking me how many stars there are, take an overall squint at the sky, judge how cloudy or clear it is, decide there's enough light to hunt. Not too much is the right amount for that, by the way. Or too little light for snooze, best when it's bright, or just enough to steal a kiss from your sweetheart. Judging by the sky tonight, he nuzzles into my fur, the happiest cat in the universe. So I failed, I became a cat, but... Chapter 1, I completed everything I could. 2 secrets found, 1 ending. Ending achieved. Love drunk. Okay. I'm going to end this video off here, guys. I might be playing more of this, if you guys really want me to. We're going to try to go for 10 likes. So if you guys would like to see more, like, comment, subscribe. Until then, Absolutezero Baconator is out.